Hello, welcome to the vlog of Ashley with Living with Ashley. The whole point of this is to be super non-processed. So I decided today I was going to make one of my favorite breakfasts. And if you know anything about me, if you go to my site, livingwithashley.com, you'll notice my love for Toasties. And they're called Toasties because it's just really toast, which is kind of embarrassing. I'm super not creative. So I have my gluten-free millet toast that I just put down in my toaster. And I like to make it so it's a little bit more like grilled. So it's a little bit more medium-y, crispy, well-done toast. That's why they're called Toasties. It's kind of like a large-sized crouton. And I try to make them super creative. So my toppings today have a reason, a rhyme behind the reason, a reason behind the rhyme, because I want to be full after breakfast. I don't know if you notice this, but I do, especially since I do cardio in the morning. I get so hungry and breakfast just doesn't fill me up. So I've had to investigate and find things that are going to keep me held over until lunch. This is why I think so many people snack, which no, don't do that. So I am using one of my favorite ingredients today, and I'm going to show you this. It is tahini. So I use raw tahini, which is essentially just some crushed up sunflower seeds. So don't you kind of wish you could make it yourself? I know, but it's easier to buy. So I do the raw tahini, so that means it also has no salt added to it. You want to cut down on that sodium. And it's roughly a tablespoon and a half total to spread over 2 pieces of toast. And then I'm adding something that is so nutrient dense. These are microgreens. So when it comes to vegetables, you hear about things that are like baby kale and microgreens and these trendy words that are super awesome to throw around. But when I meet with clients, I realize they have no idea what the heck they mean. So essentially, anything baby has more nutrients. It's more nutrient dense. So I'll use a really interesting metaphor. I, myself, am getting older. I absorb less. My digestion is getting harder because I don't have as many enzymes and nutritious things in my body to help me get through all those processes because we're tired and we've been around. So you've seen one of those brown bananas on your counter, right? It's older, it's sad, it's maybe not going to be so nutritious. So that's what the baby greens do for you in the microgreens. They are so nutrient dense because they haven't gotten older yet. So let's get those microgreens. And then one of my favorite toppings and one of my favorite things that you will see very, very much with my cooking is harissa. So I will spend maybe a good hour, and this is why I started using Instacart, because if I'm in the grocery store, you can't get me out. Oh, toast, pop, yay! All right, we'll take this out first. Interrupt myself. Show you my millet chia whole grain toast. You notice the serving sizes, those toasts. You notice that some bread has gotten extra large. Literally the piece of bread is bigger than my head. You can't do that. If you can't serve it to your kid and they can't finish a whole piece of toast because it's too big, then you know you're buying the wrong stuff. So these, good size, right? I would like to say that this is the size of a floppy disk, but I'd be aging myself. But yes, it's kind of just gonna fit inside the palm of your hand. That's what a slice of bread should look like. So that's toasted. And then again, back to my harissa, my love affair with spicy food. I will be in the international aisle scoping out new sauces and new flavors and new things. That's why none of my recipes are ever boring. I will toot my own horn, yes. But harissa is spicy, and spice lends to boosting your metabolism. So when you think about your metabolism, you should think about a fire. And sometimes the fire wants to burn out, and it gets tired, and it's not happy with the crap that you're putting in your body. You spice it up, you're lighting that fire, you're igniting it, and you're getting your metabolism going. So I don't want you crying or, stuff coming out of your nose because you had too much spice, but a little drizzle here and there is always helpful. So I'm gonna put together the toast. I'm gonna show you here how I take my piece of toast, got 2 pieces down here, but I'm going to take a spoon and I'm actually gonna pour the tahini on it and then rub it around. I'm gonna show this to you because sometimes I find when I describe things, I'm not describing it the best. You're gonna literally, kind of like you're icing a cake, if that makes sense. You're gonna rub it around on there. This is a tactic that's really good on warm toast, especially with butter or any sauces like this, because you're gonna use less sauce because the heat of the toast is melting it up and spreading it around more easily. So now you know, because I think some people would say a tablespoon and a half. What the heck? This girl's kidding. It's not enough. No, it really is, because it's melting, it's spreading that flavor around, and tahini is a strong flavor. You don't really need that much. So I've got that on both those. Then I'm gonna put the microgreens, divide it up, and honestly, with microgreens, you can use as many as you want. I have to be able to fit the toasty in my mouth. I don't want to, especially with chapped lips in the winter, go and like try to just get a whole, it's like one of those club sandwiches you see at restaurants where they've got 16 pieces of bread and they're this big and you're like, how am I supposed to eat that? So keep it a little bit easy to eat, and that also makes it easier to take on the go. Then I'm gonna use my spoon. I'm gonna go into the harissa. Now I can handle a lot, so I'm gonna use a teaspoon per each slice, but and I'll show you what that looks like. But you probably should start slow if you've never had it before. And you can use the spoon and spread it around, or you can just have it drizzled on top. And then I do add a little bit of lemon, so I just squeeze a little bit. And if you're feeling adventurous, put a little lemon zest on there too, why not? And then Himalayan crystal salt. I just do a tiny turn, like a quarter turn on the shaker on top of each slice. And then you have got your final beautiful product of this toasty. Get my hand out of the way. See how good that is? And it's even like hanging greens from it. But this is what it looks like. It's so filling, so tasty. Again, pop it in a paper towel and take it on the go. When I drop my daughter off at preschool, it's kind of what I'm always doing, so it's my new MO. But stay tuned for more Toasties, because this vlog is going to be dedicated to all of my favorites. And we will see you guys in a little bit. I gotta take a little bite of this because I'm getting really hungry. So good! All right, bye!